Good morning and good afternoon. The Thursday Power always support President Duterte. Do the right thing, be safe, and be always good. Today, what I was wanted to comment, I was just seeing the votes. We having it. I think it's today on the 27th. I think it's already gone because over here is at 4 o'clock p.m. So, I think the votes is already done, and I do hope Bato's Dela Rosa is, you know, he was on the list to be a senator. Hopefully it goes well for Batos and Rocky is one of those two people, and he was the other senator, which is the party of our President Duterte. I also any party of our President Duterte, I would like to um, be in it and be a senator because those guys they are really cool and they are really good people. And I do hope Rocky and Dela Rosa Bartos will win, and I do hope a lot of people vote for Bartos and Rocky. The only person I hate and do not like, and we have, you know, running for senator, is this MAR Raxas. This MAR Raxas, he shouldn't be even there. He shouldn't even be close to. He has been a president of the Philippines before, and he has been a corrupted president in the Philippines. So he always has been corrupted. Him and Lobredo. I hate Lobredo. She's the vice president. She shouldn't be the vice president. I don't think she should be there. And that was the biggest mistake our president put her as a vice president. She has been a corrupt person, and she is a corrupted person, and she's really annoying. That's all. That's the only thing I can say. She's really annoying. I hate Lobredo. I don't like this Marajas. I really don't like him, and he shouldn't be even to voted to be a senator because before, if people remembers what he was trying to do, creating problems to our President Duterte. So this Marajas and Lara Lobredo, I can't even pronounce it her name, but anyway, this Lobredo, the vice president, if everybody records and remembers, they were creating problems to our President Duterte before in politician. So I don't think this person should be the vice president. And then now comes and talks about Mindanao and all kind of stuff. So seriously, um, but the most and hopefully people will vote for Batos de la Rosa and Rocky, and he was the other senator, which is a really old man, but he's, I mean, I don't know his name, but yeah, seems to be nice. Except this person, Mara Rojas, please don't vote for this guy. We don't want him as a senator. We don't want him anything. What this guy is trying to do is being smart, trying to come in again to politics, through being a senator, and then through there taking so on and so on. He already has been against our president. He already has been being scandaling about our president, and now he's trying to be nice and trying to be like this, like that, to come into government again. So I really do hope nobody votes for him to be a president, and he should be disqualified. So that's my opinion. That's how it's supposed to be. And like I said, I'll remind you, if you remember, Mar Rojas, he was all the time bad mouthing our president with this Vice President Lobredo. So please don't vote for Mar Rojas. Don't do that. That we don't want him as a senator. We don't want him anything. He has been a corrupt person. The money for Yolanda, if you guys remember, the money for Yolanda, he took half of that money on his pocket. Not just him, others and mayors of from Capiz and from other places. The mayors took their money out. Our money, who's supposed to be for the poor people, who's supposed to be fixing their houses and everything, they put in their pockets. The mayor of Capiz in Rojas City, well, he's in Capiz, but Rojas City is on this side, and Capiz, Pilar is on the other side. The mayor of from Pilar in Capiz, they are the one who put the money into his pocket. I know this because I was there. I've been there. I know the mayor. And he was putting people signing to take 30,000 partial and unpartial. Yeah, some of them 15,000, some of them 30,000. And they had families signing, and for corruption, they get like 10,000. And those people who work in the government, they were taking the rest of 20,000 in their pocket. Some people works in the municipal in Capiz. They are the ones who done all this corruption, and they are the ones who build houses and who build other things and buy cars and trucks because of the sugar cane. Yeah, especially the president, his son also pass all the things to his name, and he has a petrol station. He has so much somewhere there, which is passed to other people's name because of the corruption and the money he stole from government. So this MAR Rojas being coming into a senator, I don't think so. I do hope people doesn't vote for him. But anyway, apart from that, I was hearing, people who wanted to disqualify Dela Rosa, Batos, for the reasons of he done a video, a story of his life. So I don't think that has anything to do or for him to be disqualified in anything, because what he did, and if he done a story of his life and all that kind of stuff, is just to show people what kind of person he is, what kind of family he has, what kind of background he comes from, and he wants to show and share it with other people. So I don't see what is the problem and why other senators has a problem with that, because that is most of a good thing, showing people who they are, what kind of person they are, what kind of life they have, what kind of family they come from, and backgrounds. Because Dela Rosa has, so much to offer as a senator, and as a person, he's a beautiful and wonderful person, and he has a good heart, and his passion for, to do things good, and to is a passion person who likes things to be right on our country. So if most of you guys of senators have a problem with Bartos de la Rosa done, you guys are thinking, one, maybe you guys are jealous because he will win through the people, because the people knows who he is. He knows how, care, how much he cares, and he loves his country the same as our president and the same as some of our people do. Some other senators, they're in it or they're running for other interests later on in life. So if we put Marajas in it and our president become out in a few years' time, as he stepped down, as he keeps saying it, which I don't like it to hear when he says I will step down. I do hope our president continues being the president of the Philippines and continue being the president as much and as he can stay with us and as much he's healthy to continue the presidency. So all I can say is to most of the people who criticize Bartos De La Rosa for what he done and as a video, other people in other countries, that's what they do. You know, to show people who they are, what the kind of family they are from, what kind of people they are, what they do in everyday life, and that's it. So I don't think he done anything wrong. You people from senators shouldn't punish him and shouldn't abolish him for becoming a senator for that video. So that is wrong if you guys do that. And I know we have the law in the Philippines is different and all that kind of stuff, but on the part of that, I don't think there's nothing wrong with him putting his life story into the public. If that's what he would like to do, I don't see what is the business of becoming a senator has to do with that. So don't mix, private life and being a senator. Work is work, and private life is different. So what you do out of your out of your office or out of your work shouldn't be most of applied to the public. But as you are a public figure, as you are a senator, you have to be very careful what you do. You have to be very careful what you say, and all so on and so on. So you cannot be yourself. Just imagine our president. If he was doing and talking the same way other presidents from other countries do, they have to be careful what they say. They have to be careful what comes out of whatever their mouth. They cannot be themselves. They cannot be nothing. All they had to do is read what is in the front of their eyes, and that's what they have to do. They cannot answer any questions. They cannot say anything because they don't have the brain to do so, and only because they are controlled by others. Our president, the 30, is not controlled by others. He says what he has to say, and it comes out of his mouth whatever he has to come out, and then that's it. That's how humans are. Being a president, yes, it's not an easy job because you have to deal with people and so, but everybody has different opinions. The only main thing is make it the correct decision. But anyway, for Bartos Dela Rosa to be abolished, being not a senator, because what his video, that is wrong. So please, people, don't punish Bartos Dela Rosa for something, which he does have no meaning. And from that, well, the meaning of that, in a sense, is to show everyone what kind of person he is. And that should count a lot. Not some other idiots like MAR Raxas and some others trying to be pretending and talking shit and things like that. And then you guys thinking like that. I remember when this MAR Raxas was taking the piece of our president, and then he was on TV. He was making a speech, and he was a child. If some of you are knowing it, and then he was doing like all that kind of bullshit stuff, taking the piss out of our president because our president puts his hands like that, and then he's like done like this with a like exploding. So that for me, I will never forget that shit because he made himself like an idiot. That's what this MAR Raxas did, make himself like an idiot, and now he's trying to becoming nice and becoming into our president's side to be a senator. I don't think so. He shouldn't be a senator, and he shouldn't be in there. But anyway, please. I know the votes is already out for, and it was today. I hope you guys voted for Bato Dela Rosa, Bato, and Rocky. I love Rocky. He's a funny guy. But I like Rocky, and I hope they win, and I hope to be there as a senators, and continue being so. For now, the 30 power all support President. Do the right thing. Be safe and be always good. Take care. Bye bye.